Good morning, 819S. Today it's a nice day outside. It warmed up, the sky cleared up, it's not going to rain. It's definitely a good day. Unfortunately there's no view now, but the view of the mountains is very nice today, so the clouds have gone from the sky. But I do think rain is coming back a little bit later this week. And today, the big announcement from Honda, the production of 50cc's is scheduled to end in November of 2025, which means it's just a few weeks away. And on Honda's website, they have announced the Super Cub, Super Cub Pro, Cross Cub, and Dio that are going to follow the new Gentsukis spec. So it looks like right now Honda's going to have 4 bikes coming out that are 4 kilowatt power, but 110cc engines. So it looks like they didn't go with the 125. They went with a 110. That's a lower powered version, and they call them Lite, Lite. So there's a Super Cub Lite, a Super Cub Pro Lite, which the Pro, for people who don't know, is the bike with a basket on the front and a little bit extra carrying capacity on the back. It's for like delivery people and things like that. And then Cross Cub is like a Cub, but it doesn't have the flares to protect your legs up front. It's a little bit more open. It looks a little bit more like an off-road style bike, in my opinion. And then a Dio is just a standard scooter, like similar to the Tact that I'm driving now. One of the other differences that I noticed is that I don't know about the 2024, 2025 models, but the new Cross Cub Lite and the new Super Cub Lite are going to have disc brakes. Typically, even up to now, they've had drums on them, and they finally upgraded them to discs. And I think, in my opinion, disc brakes a little bit nicer. I don't know why they continued with drums. I guess maybe the technology works and they had all the manufacturing lines set up. That's my guess. But now they finally upgraded them. I don't think they have ABS, but I didn't dig deep enough to find that out yet. I do think, though, that in the future, for safety standards for different countries, maybe ABS models will be available. So, yeah, if you haven't seen them, there's nothing special as far as their looks. They just look like standard Super Cub and stuff, but those who haven't seen, check out Honda's webpage. And the interesting thing to me is also that price. Yeah, even though most of the components should be the same, the 50cc model is a little bit cheaper. So I don't know how they do that. I think it might just be a price point thing, because people who want to buy a 50cc equivalent bike are looking typically at a lower price point. But I guess there might be some actual changes, actual differences. We'll find out when the bikes are actually released. And finally, I checked Suzuki, Yamaha, Kawasaki's websites. Yamaha still has the Vino and the Jog listed on their website, but I didn't see any 50cc equivalent type bikes yet. I might have just missed them, because when I was looking on Honda's website, I looked in the 50cc category and I clicked it, and I couldn't find the bikes listed. And then this morning, before I left for work, I went back to the Honda website to look for it, and I clicked on the 110 to 50 to 125 class on Honda's website, and then it appeared, and there's a new icon that says Shinkijun Gensuki. So I have to double check with Yamaha's website to see if they have any updated versions yet. Considering the Tact and the Jog are the same bike, and Honda hasn't updated the Tact yet, I don't think there's going to be a Jog yet. Kawasaki doesn't really make 50cc's that I remember, and then Suzuki does have some 50cc bikes, but I didn't see any updated versions yet. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Alright, that's it for this one. Get out there and ride. Always ride safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.